Hey guys, it's Jenna, and today we are going to be drawing some Seawing and Leafwing bases. So to start out, when I did this, I had a reference sheet that I had drawn on in my drawing folder, and I put that on Ibis Paint and then just drew over the heads. It was just a bunch of heads for the different dragons. And so this first one I'm doing is a Seawing, and you can see my head is up there in the top left. And then I have some other reference photos, like the Seawing reference from the books, and then the two Seawing covers, The Lost Heir and Talons of Power, because Talons of Power has two Seawings on it, so I had to get the full one. And so basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to draw a base that sets apart the Seawings, because I feel like the Seawings, they're kind of different. They're kind of like stockier in drawing, if you know what I mean. And their tails are a lot thicker, and their wings are kind of smaller. They're more built for swimming, which makes sense because, you know, Seawings, they swim. That just makes sense. So I was trying to capture that here, and just working on the wings. This is my sketch because I had to sketch a bunch. So yeah, I was doing this, and I remember my first Wings of Fire OC was a Seawing. She was basically like Tsunami, a Tsunami clone. Her name was Hurricane. She's still my favorite, and I love her. She's just, she's like the definition of me as a dragon, and I have a couple other like random little OCs that I've made, because it's fun to make dragon OCs, if you know what I mean, because dragons are fun. And so yeah, my favorite Seawing by far was I like Tsunami. I kind of liked Albatross. I don't know, he was interesting. He made like an interesting character because he was just kind of sad and, you know, sad animus that, spoiler, that, you know, murders his family and stuff, but he was kind of cool. I liked Fathom. Fathom was like, Turtle was just the recreation of Fathom, or I guess Fathom was the recreation of Turtle. I don't know. They were like super similar, and it was funny. I like Tsunami because most people like Tsunami. She's just kind of like, whoa, out there. She's Tsunami. So yeah. While I was working on the feet here, I was trying to get the webs, and the webs were kind of weird. And also I was trying to fit in their 4 fingers, because I was trying to get like 3 claws and a thumb. But later when I draw a Sandwing in a later video, I just ixnay on the 4th thumb and just kind of instead put just 3 fingers or 2 fingers in the thumb, because, you know, dragons can work like that. Dragons, like, reptiles normally don't even have opposable thumbs. So, like, the fact that you're trying to draw opposable thumbs on a reptile is kind of weird. Also, the, like, Seawings also have extra, what's the word? Like, webbing between their wings, because they also have the one between the 2 big bones, at least in drawings that I've seen. And I think maybe I think it's maybe Skywings have them. But I don't know if I'm gonna use that in my Skywing base that I will draw eventually. So far I've only drawn, well, I'm doing the Seawing right now, obviously, and Leafwing later in the video. And then I was working on a Sandwing one. And I mean, I have all the dragon heads, because I have all of them. They're also interesting. I really like Hivewings, like, designs, like their horns. Hivewings' horns are really pretty, because they're so swirly and they're really big. And but I like the Silkwing like design, because they're kind of like small, if you know what I mean. Silkwings are kind of small. They just look kind of small. But and here I'm working on trying to get the weird little like Seawing, what is it, like beard? It's not like a beard, but the little like floof thingy that's on the bottom of their chin that kind of like sticks out. I still had this really good recreation of it where it was a lot longer, and it was like longer, and then it had the little droplet thingies on the end. So yeah, here I go making Leafwings now. with, again, the photo of the Leafwing that I drew from my reference up at the top, and then the Leafwing actual base from the book in the bottom left, and then the full Poison Jungle cover. Sundew is amazing. Oh my gosh. She's like I don't want to say a better version of Tsunami, but she reminds me of Tsunami. She reminds me of, like, if you crossbred Tsunami and Glory, and then that dragon was like a Leafwing, you would get Sundew, because she's got, like, the like grumpy personality, but then, like, the affinity for attacking people that, like, Tsunami has. So she's like a good mixture of both, I feel. Here I was shortening the legs, because Leafwings, like, they have long legs in my opinion, but I made them way too long. And I go making the tail. Their tails are weird. They're kind of pretty. I have to shorten everything. I keep making everything too long, because, like, I want to make the Leafwings look graceful and Leafwing-y, but, you know, I'm having a little bit of issues here. Their wings were the hardest thing. I'm still trying to master the Leafwing wings. They're so weird, because they're leaf-shaped. So instead of it normally going slowly, the little spines getting slowly smaller, it's like they start out, like, a little small, and then they go long, and then they go smaller slowly. And it's weird. It's weird to think about and master, because Leafwings just have weird wings. But I don't think I did very good on this face, like, for the, like, Leafwing wings. But it's my best attempt. I can probably work on it later. But yeah, I drew the tail. The spines for the Leafwings and the Seawings are kind of similar. They're like the spines, and then they have webbing in between each spine, but they go down. But the Leafwings is a lot, like, pointier and taller compared to Seawings, because I feel like the Seawings is shorter, makes them more hydrodynamic. Is that the word? Probably hydrodynamic. And they can go underwater. There I was changing my sketch and making it bigger. I normally sketch in black, but when I'm gonna go draw over it, I change the color to this, like, lightish red, because it's just easier to see. I've seen other people do this. Lots of people will sketch in different colors, so you can see it over there when they go to draw their line art, that you can see it better. I had a friend, she's a YouTuber, I think her name, peachxii. She would draw in this red color, and I like that. I've seen other YouTubers, like Lavender Towne. She draws in, like, blue or purple, I think. And I think ChocoFalls, who, by the way, shout out to her. She made a gift for me that's a dragon, her attempt at drawing dragons, and it's not too bad. She used a reference from one of a drawing that I'm going to redo, because it's not bad. It's like my ending drawing for my YouTube videos, but it's not that bad. I just feel I could do better. I like Mudkip, and I like me in the middle, but then, like, Sylvali, the cat, and the dragon in the background just need more work. It was like one of my first drawings that was actually really good for digital art, and also it was the first time I think drawing Sylvali, because Sylvali is just hard to draw. Kudos to the animators of Pokemon, because Sylvali is hard to draw. I love chimeras. Like, Sylvali is, like, my third favorite Pokemon, next to Swampert and Kyogre. Well, actually, Mudkip, or the entire Mudkip line. So technically, he'd be my fifth Pokemon if you count the entire Mudkip line as 3 different Pokemon. But I like them all the same. They're my favorite. Mudkip was my very first starter, because I played Sapphire as my first game. And it's just so cute. And Water types are my favorite type. And then Kyogre was my first legendary, so that's my favorite. And then I like Sylvali because I like chimeras. Chimeras are cool. I like the idea of, like, mixing different animals to get one cool animal. He's not the Chimera, like, capital C, because, you know, he's not a goat dragon thing. He's, like, a mishmash of lots of different animals, because he's, like, part, like, insect, fish, mammal, bird, crest thing that also is part, like, robot. Not robot, but, yeah, robot, because of the weird memory drive thing for Pokemon. So, yeah. This was my Leafwing face, just doing some touch-ups, fixing the spines, because the spines were kind of bothering me. And yeah, the video's almost over. Bye, guys!